Hello, people of Majidani. This is Ricky Stones here with a deck profile for Dark Worlds. Dark Worlds was my first deck since getting back into the game, and I really like this deck, so let's just do this. 3 Graphas. When Grapha is discarded, you get to destroy a card on the field. If your opponent makes you discard them, you get to pick a random card in their hand. If it's a monster, you can special summon it. It's pretty cool. But his main effect is the destruction from you discarding, and when he's in the grave, you can return 1 Dark World monster to your hand to special summon him from the grave. Next is Snow. When Snow is discarded, you get to search for any Dark World card in your deck. Anyone. So I'll usually get Grapha, or if I have a Grapha, get a Dark World Dealings, or I'll grab the field card. Hell, sometimes I even grab Beige, depending on circumstances. If your opponent makes you discard them, Snow turns into a Monster Reborn, strictly for your opponent's grave. So you can like take whatever the hell you want in there that can be special summoned. That BLS.
Which can't be special summoned from the grave.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. It's crazy. He's like Chaos Sorcerer, which makes him so bad. Wow. He's your draw power. I never summon him unless I really have to. Discard him, draw a card. Your opponent makes you discard him, you draw 2 cards. Beige, key player of the deck. When discarded, he's special summoned. Return him for Grapha, discard him to return him for Grapha. Beige is just like, oh, wreck phase. And with the field card, he hits 19, which is pretty okay. Fabled Raven. Tuner, tosses your monsters. Fabled Raven will toss Beige to the grave to special summon, to sink for whatever you want. Hell, you can toss multiple, you can toss your whole hand with Fabled Raven. Just make sure you have enough level, like the level is low enough for you to sink with to actually get what you're looking for. And sometimes I don't even sink, I just toss for Beige, double Beige, get double Grapha, just go in. Then there's Gold. Gold is, he's there. Like, I don't really like him too much because he usually just sits in my hand. But he special summons. If your opponent makes you discard him, then he destroys 2 cards on the field. He's real good, but when people realize you're using Dark Worlds, they usually just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna discard shit. Then we got Sangan, which I use to search for Battle Fader and Morphing Jar. Which is obvious. Battle Fader, basically stall for time. Morphing Jar, toss your whole hand. Toss all your Dark Worlds to the grave if you can. And then watch the magic happen. And that's it for monsters. Spells. 3 dealings. Draw a card, discard a card. Drag down. Drag down is cool. You and your opponent look at each other's hand. Toss a card from each other's hand, then you draw a card. Great if you have nothing but Dark World monsters. You just set down, like let's say you had some dealings and some drag downs. You set down your drag downs, except for 1. Set down your dealing. You play drag down. Your opponent discards 1 of your Dark World monsters. You both draw a card. You play your other drag down, if you can. Well, if you want, rather. Of course you can. The field card. Gates of the Dark World gives you a 300 boost, which makes Grapha 3000, which is really good, apparently. Although I usually have problems getting over Gothams, but that's another story. Discard a card, banish a card, draw a card. It's great. It's great draw power, basically. The whole deck is basically draw power anyways. Reborn. When you reborn, you don't reborn Grapha though. You reborn a lesser Dark World monster and use that to reborn Grapha, just so you have another one to summon to get another Grapha. Lightning Vortex, just because you don't care about tossing cards to the grave, destroy all face-up monsters, but you won't get their effects because it's a cost. Dark Hole is destruction, of course. MST, Heavy Storm, card destruction. Because you can toss your hand, you don't even care. Because of Dark Worlds. Upstart Goblin, draw a card, Give your opponent 1,000 life points, but who cares? Because you're just gonna wreck face anyways. Allure, more draw power. Banish a card. If you have to, don't be afraid to banish Grapha. You got 2 other Graphas, and you have 2 names. 3 Reckless Greeds, more draw power. Mind Crush. You use Mind Crush with Drag Down. Drag Down to see their hand. Toss one of the cards. Then Mind Crush to get rid of the other card that you see in their hand. Pretty decent combination. Also do the same thing when you use Eradicated Epidemic. Get rid of their back row. I always call traps, always, unless I know my opponent has no traps. Look at their hand, see what's in there. Mind Crush. 2 Dark Bribes, of course. Torrento, because I like destroying a lot of shit. Like, if this is really like Starlight Road fodder. Oh, Torrento, and you got Dark Hole and Lightning Vortex. You must want that Starlight Road to happen. But it's okay, because I'm not afraid of Stardust. Skill Drain. And I run it at 1 because 1 seems to work better for me. If I run it at 2, they're always in my hand. That's it for spells and traps. Extra deck. 10-star Leviathan. He's strong and he probably has a cool effect. I don't even use the effect. Oh, when he's destroyed, all of the Fabled cards come back to your hand, I believe. So it's like,
It's intense.
yeah, you get that Raven back. And you know you want that Raven. Valkyrus. Discard a card, draw a card. I believe the discard is a cost. He's 9, I believe. Was he 8? Oh, he's 8. Oh, I didn't get 9 yet. Yeah. He's 8. Discard a card, draw a card. The discard is a cost, I believe, but that's some draw power, and you don't care about tossing to the grave. And he has 29 attack. And they're fiends, so they're power up. Buy the field. Darkened Dragon. Because they don't destroy, they send. So Stardust, fuck you. Sending to the grave. Although I'm gonna take 1 out. No, actually, I'm not. I might not. I don't know. But I will take Scrap Archfiend out. He's 27 attack. 7 stars. I'm taking him out for Dark Highlander, which is like no one can synchro summon when he's on the field. So you can screw your opponents over because it's not like everyone just exceeds. People still do synchro. Iron Chain just to have a level 6.
I was about to ask you why you run that.
Yeah, just because. If all I can make is a level 6, Iron Chain. Fabled Rajin. I got him specifically because there's a lot of times where I can only make a level 5.
Is that why you got him?
And a friend gave him to me, which is, you know, he's fabled. He's a fiend. He's fabled. He has some decent attack.
I'm sure you draw a card.
Get to draw a card. I don't even care about that because I usually never get them unless I'm like in that situation. Stygian Surgeons. Now this is the card. You can attack a monster. When you destroy it, he gains 800 attack and can attack again until the end phase. That's a beautiful card, especially with your field card. He gets pretty big and gets to destroy another card. He's cool. Fabled Unicorn, just to have a 4 because I can sing for 4, and it's happened. And it's funny because it's happened. Utopia, obvious. Pearl, Photon. I usually never exceed with this deck, but it's just in case. Gachi Gachi and Dark Mist because I've had to make Dark Mist before because Grapha couldn't get over it.
How would you have made Dark Mist?
Oh, it was funny.
Double Morphing Jar.
I don't have double Morphing Jar.
Morphing Jar.
I had Morphing Jar and then I had fucking
both Ravens on the field?
I didn't have both Ravens on the field. I had Morphing Jar.
Well, it's 3 level 2s.
I had Morphing Jar. Can I finish?
Alright, go ahead.
I had Morphing Jar. I had to toss Snow. Snow came to the field. I had got their level 2 to the field. And then I don't even remember. Maybe I did. No, if it was a Raven, I still would have synced. I don't even remember how I got the other card. You know what? I do remember. I used fucking enemy controller.
Oh, you econ?
Yeah, because Grapha was like Phoenix Chained, I believe. And it was crazy. It was like ridiculous, but it happened.
Makes sense.
But I wouldn't run it if I had other cards.
How about that extra deck?
Goes in match, because all your shit's dark. Except for Raven and Morphing Jar. But Morphing Jar will be face down. And if Goes in match is on the field, you usually don't need Raven. Extra drag down in case you need that draw power. Econ in case you want to tribute your Grapha to take control of their level 2 so you can make Dark Mist. Extra gate. I feel like 3 clutters, but you can go for it if you want. I just side that one.
Cyber Dragon for contact fusing.
Contact fusion, you know, because everyone on the team does it.
I want to be just like everyone else.
Be like the rest of the crew. Extra Eradicator if your opponent is really back row heavy.
And gay.
And gay, like, let's say they run...
Chain burn.
Let's say they run, I don't know, that gay Phoenix, Wing, Fire, Destructural, Return Monster
Phoenix,
card.
Wing, Wing, Blast. And that card's amazing.
That card is a faggot. The card itself is a faggot. Get rid of tuners. Just, for these, like I said, tribute Grapha, you don't care. He comes back. I don't know why this is in there, but it is. I'm sure it's a placeholder. I never take it out. I don't know why it's in there. There you go. There you go. Rivalry of Warlords. Get rid, because all you have is Fiends except for Morphing Jar. For some reason, it's a rock. I don't know, but all you have are Fiends, so it doesn't stop you at all.
Makes sense.
Huge Revolution because I don't got Starlight.
That Huge Revolution is over.
Dark Light because it's actually really good for me. Like, I used to run it because it came. Like, I got it. Easy trade. And I just ran it. And it's really good. I don't know why I don't run it anymore. Divine Wrath. Just stop gay shit. Like, I don't know. Shin.
Or, you know, Apex Avian.
Or Apex Avian. Something with trigger effects. Multi-triggers, rather. Even triggers. It doesn't even matter. Just stop shit. Stop that Red Eyes. Get out of here, Red Eyes. Skill Drain. In case. Like,
Skill Drain.
Yeah. Some people run them at 3. I don't see why. But
And you're running at 2.
I run it at 1.
And that's Dark Worlds, huh?
That's Dark Worlds. And let me tell you something about myself. I grew up in the county of Dade.
You're so lame.
I became a thug, but hold on. I didn't choose Thug Life. Thug Life chose me. Look out for the mixtape. I didn't choose the rap game. The rap game chose me. Coming out August 24th. Be on the lookout for that, YouTube. Got you. Here's a little sample. Where's the mic? Let me get the mic. The sample. I choose the rap game because the rap game chose me. I don't know why everybody disrespect on me. Fuck R&B, even though I'm singing. It's all about rap. And the game chose me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Be on the lookout, YouTube.
Subscribe.
Comment.
And like.
And download CD.
Download his mixtape, if you know what I'm saying. Because there's going to be a mixtape coming out.
Yo, I should like put the mixtape right there and just have it out already. One song on a mixtape. Call it I Ain't Choose the Rap Game. The rap game chose me.
Yeah, because you know that exists. Alright, YouTube. Later.
I'll probably edit all that out too.
Cut it out. Oh!